Well, welcome, Dawn. We're really happy to have a few moments to talk with you because our community is really interested in learning a little bit about you, what makes you tick, and why you've come to Beaverton Schools. So let's just get started. Tell us, you've been in the district for about 2 months now. What are you finding as you go out to schools and visit with principals and teachers and kids? What are your first impressions?
Well, it's apparent that our school district and our community really values education, and you've created a culture here that promotes student learning, student achievement, and high expectations. So I'm excited to be here, and I just look to be part of providing that additional support to continue to move in a positive direction.
So you came to education in not such a traditional pathway, and I think people would be very interested to learn how did you get into education?
Yes, very untraditional. Graduated from Coquille High School, entered the service, served in the military for 3 years overseas, and came back and actually went to work in a plywood mill for 13 years and did not go back into education until I was about 35 years of age. And I was encouraged by some teachers to enter that profession. It's been a quick pathway to being the superintendent, but it's been great, and so grateful to be in education and help serve kids and work with staff to make a difference in the lives of kids in Oregon.
That's great. So remind us what districts you've served in.
So my first district was Powers, Oregon, a very small community on the southwestern Oregon of about 250 students. From there I went to Nyssa, Oregon, which is as far east in Oregon as you can get, and it was a school district of about 1,500 students with a very high Hispanic population, high migrant population. From there, I went to David Douglas School District, which is within the Portland city limit boundaries, and it was a school district of about 12,000 students. And recently come to Beaverton, which I understand right now we have about 42,000 students.
Yes, and growing.
And growing quickly.
So I know that you have some particular areas that you're very interested in bringing to Beaverton School District and for us to pursue. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so primarily I am all about student achievement and creating additional opportunities for students. So two of the additional areas that I'd really like to focus on, looking at everything through an equity lens and trying to provide equal opportunity for all students, and I think one of the avenues to that is being able to engage children and families at the earliest possible time. So early childhood education, I think, is an important component to doing that. On the other end, I think career technical education for students and providing them that opportunity to explore different career pathways, as well as additional opportunities while they're in high school to look at different careers that may be of a technical nature and may lead to additional post-secondary advantages.
So what's your experience with that in maybe some of your did David Douglas have programs?
So in early childhood education, I think if you look, David Douglas is probably seen as the state leader, and we develop programs I believe they're in 4 of our elementary schools. We develop programs that were both state and nationally known, and we have the data to show that it really makes a difference in those kids' lives, not only academically, but socially, emotionally, and also then in the area of career technical education, we were providing opportunities to serve the needs of the community, the needs of the workforce, and really engage kids into their learning, lots of hands-on activities that they were really excited about, and it also made a difference in increasing high school graduation rates.
And what industry areas were the programs represented?
We had many career pathways, everything from health occupations to computer science, business, some of the different trades in auto mechanics or construction, engineering, and it all tied together with a lot of the core classes that we were teaching. So students were really able to see the relevancy on some of their core class instruction that was taking place.
That's very exciting. So tell us a little bit, another area that you're really interested in us pursuing as a district in improvement or continuous improvement is around customer service. Talk to us about what your interest is there.
Yeah, customer service, and it's customer service of our students, customer service of our parents, customer service of staff, customer service to our community. And it's really just making sure that we are listening to the people, our taxpayers, and providing them with the essential things that they need to be successful, whether it's a student, a parent, and or our business community, taxpayers. And I think that if people really feel that they're listened to, that that their opinions valued, that we can come together and work in a more collaborative fashion. And I think sometimes we fail to do that, and we need to get out of our own box sometimes and be able to have those discussions to how we can become better.
Very good. So we've got some hot topic issues that we're dealing with right now, and some exciting things that are happening around the district. Our bond program is just really taking off. We've just opened up a new facility, a new school. We have such a supportive community. What's your response as you go out and start to see these projects coming out of the ground?
Yeah, it's very exciting. Once again, it's evident that the entire Beaverton community is supportive of education. You passed a bond that passed by, I believe it was 10 percentage points, and to be able to see people being able to allocate resources to accommodate the growth and needs of the children of the Beaverton school districts is exciting. You are changing not only the lives of these children, but future generations to come through the Beaverton school district.
Absolutely. And so we're working on high school boundaries, hopefully bringing that process to a close. And tell us about what your initial impressions are as we work with the community during our open houses.
Yes, well, once again, going back to having a community that's engaged, all of these parents that are coming and listening and gathering information or providing testimony, it's evident that they are very caring parents and invested in the community. And although there are difficult decisions that are going to have to be made, it's apparent that they know that some of those difficult decisions are going to have to be made for the district as a whole. But you know, they want to make sure that their opinions are voiced, and that, once again, the district is transparent and we have all the information so we can make the best informed decision to do what's best for all the kids in the Beaverton School District.
The next, we're moving on to elementary boundaries, because we'll be opening up a new elementary and making some room and relieving some overcrowding in some of our other schools. We start that process in the fall, and we'll see what happens with that.
Correct, and actually that process is, you know, we're beginning that process right now internally, and soon we'll be able to create those public venues to once again go out and gather the input. I'm hoping that the elementary boundary process is a little bit less intense than the high school process, but then once again after the elementary process, we're probably going to be going through some middle school boundary processes that could be intense, but that's the way they need to be. Sometimes these are, when you're making decisions that involve kids, sometimes they need to be gut-wrenching, but they also need to be informed decisions based on what's best for all the kids in Beaverton.
All right. So we're going to wrap up, and is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Justin, I'm so happy to be here. Staff have welcomed me with open arms, and I just look forward to getting out there and trying to meet as many people as I can, not only within the school district system, but also outside community partners, because it's also evident that you have so many community partners that are interested in helping the kids of Beaverton, and that's really exciting.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.